Welcome back to First Edition. The holiday season is often cause for excitement and celebration. However, this year in particular, it may not be a period of happiness and joy for many. To talk about particularly vulnerable groups and what we can do to help ourselves and others, we're joined by Dr. Janine Hubbard. Thank you so much for coming in. I love your sweater.
Thank you. I'm trying my best to keep in the festive spirit.
So Christmas often tough for many people. Are there particular groups of people we should be concerned about?
Absolutely. We always want to be mindful of anyone who's by themselves over the holidays, and whether that's someone who is newly divorced or separated, someone who perhaps has lost a spouse or partner, or this year with COVID perhaps just has family that weren't able to be with them. We always worry about people who aren't used to being by themselves. In addition, we know that family get-togethers are not ideal for a lot of people. There are a lot of folks out there who are estranged from their families, and so the focus on family and togetherness is really difficult for them. We also know that the focus on food and alcohol consumption that often goes along with the holidays can be extremely tough on folks with a history of eating disorders or alcohol use or abuse. And we also know that particularly kids who like routines, those on the autism spectrum, those with ADHD find it really challenging. And also anyone with pre-existing mental health, especially things like depression, we know that this time of year can often be a trigger.
So what about this year with COVID? Any additional concerns?
Well, all of the things that we would often do to try to help out and reach out for people are far more of a challenge this year. So like I say, there's a lot of folks experiencing Christmas without their friends and family and loved ones because of travel restrictions. And there's a lot of folks not able to celebrate even with kind of, extended friend networks and enjoy some of the rituals and traditions that they normally would because of the public health restrictions.
So we've got about a minute left. So what can we do then to help those of us around us who may be having a difficult time?
Biggest thing is respect what they need. Reach out, ask. It's the kind of thing, there are some folks who just want to ignore the holidays, want to pretend it doesn't exist at all, and that's fine. For others, you might not be able to invite them over to join you for dinner this year, but perhaps ask, would they appreciate, a cold plate, or would they appreciate you running over some of your Christmas dinner or some cookies? A lot of it is just acknowledging, hey, you know what? I know that situation is different for you this year. That must be really difficult. Is there anything I can do? That simple act may be all that's needed for a lot of folks.
Okay, and if people are looking for resources, they're looking for things that they can do maybe to help themselves as well, where can they find that information?
First of all, reach out to friends and family. That's your number one go-to. We have a number of excellent resources here in the province. The Mental Health Crisis Line, the Channel Warm Line, Bridge the Gap is there, and the Kids Help phone line, which you can text to as well. Just don't suffer through a difficult holiday period on your own. Please know that there are tons of supports out there, and don't be shy to reach out.
Okay, Dr. Janine Hubbard, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks again, Tony.